Hey everybody, this is a guitar tutorial for my song Gethsemane. I've had a few people asking me about it, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video showing you how to play it. I have a chord chart available as well that you may have referenced, so you can use that. I wanted to start by letting you know this song is in an open C tuning, so for those of you who haven't played it before, it's really easy to remember. Starting with the lowest string, it's C, G, C, G, C, E. C, G, C, G, C, E is the open tuning. And then for Gethsemane, I actually play it on the 6th fret. So if you work with me, that's C, D, E, F, F sharp. It's in the key of F sharp. So I'm going to teach you the bass chords of the song, and then I'll play through some of the licks and then tie it all together. So I'm going to rotate this down so you can see a little bit. The first chord in the song is the bass chord. It's an F sharp, but if we're going in open C tuning, I'm just going to speak in terms of C. So the C chord, you can play it open, but the chord that I use is actually the 4th fret of that third lowest string right there. So that's the C chord. The next chord is a G, and all you do is simply slide that one finger down 2 frets to the 2nd fret. And you don't play this bottom string. So G, then it walks down to an F. So for that one, once again, a 1-fingered chord. I'm going to go to the 5th fret of the lowest string, F, and then back to the C. So that's kind of that progression you'll hear all through the song. So you notice I'm using a little bit of different fingerings there for the subtle licks and all that, but I want to just give you the bass chords and then show you those licks. So I've covered the main chords. You also will hear 2 minor chords in the song and then a walk down chord, so I wanted to go over those. The first minor chord you'll hear is an A minor, and so that's going to be this finger on the 2nd fret of your G string there, and then I'm using my ring finger to get that high note. So without playing the lowest string, it's just going to sound like, that's going to be my A minor chord. And you'll also notice in the bridge I do a walk down and say, I know the pain you feel. That chord right there is a C with an E bass note. So it's just 4th fret, lowest string, C/E. And then the only other chord in the song I use is a D minor. So this is the most complex of the chords, but it's really not that hard. I'm going to use my index finger to cover the 2nd fret of the 2 lowest strings, so I'm pressing both of those. And then whichever way you want to do it, I tend to use my pinky to put on the 5th fret of my other C string there. So these two, those 2 lowest, and then with that combined, that gives me my D minor. You just play it open like that. So those are all the chords of the song, and then a few of the licks that I do. The main lick is this da 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 da, playing that on the 2nd highest string. Ba dum dum, da da da. Alright, so you can play that slowly starting out. And notice I picked the high notes and then I strummed the chord. So that's a pickup to it. And you just keep going. Now notice I'm doing both of my fingers parallel there. They're both on those C strings, 2nd fret. So one more time. And then I'm going to do a sliding up to the 4th fret. Those fingers just follow each other. Then you go to that F chord. Then to the G. Oh, sorry, wrong. Alright, so I'm picking that 2nd fret there, the low string. And I'm using that chord there. So there's a lot of subtleties to it. Just want to teach you some of the bass ones. So that intro all the way through is... I'll zoom out so you can see my other hand a little bit too while I'm doing that. One more time. So that's really the base of the song there. Trying to think of a few other licks that I do throughout. So the chorus is just the F. Sweet wine comes from to the C, the pressing A minor to the G, then the F, the harvest from the rain. So it's just walking down really. The winter's cold, here's where it gets tricky, gives way unto the spring. So you just reverse the minor and the G there. In Gethsemane. That's the chorus. And then I want to jump to the bridge. I know the pain you feel. Alright, so you get that? You go F, walk down to the C/E, and then land on the D minor. Is all the more real now that I'm gone. But in the night, when strength is dying, just away the dawn. Away the dawn. Alright, so I know that's kind of segmented, but hopefully from that and with the chord sheet, you can get a feel for how to play it. So, thank everyone so much for your interest in it, and really appreciate it. Let me know if I can do some more. I need to tab these out more and get some chords written down, so look for some of that coming up. Thank you.